Hello, everybody. Um, yep, I didn't go to sleep until 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, and it was, yeah, not a good thing. But it's like one of those things where I surpassed the tired time where I was so tired that I was like falling asleep because I was playing Genshin Impact and I was so into it that it was like I just kept going, so I passed the time when it was supposed to be, when I was supposed to go and lay down, and so, um, yeah, then it was gone, and I couldn't fall back asleep, and then my cat woke me up because he has decided now he doesn't like sleeping inside at night anymore, which is fucking crazy because he always loved sleeping inside and sleeping in my bed with me, and now like he doesn't want to do it anymore, so he wakes me up to let him out. Oh my god. Okay, he's my baby handsome anyway. I love him. I love him. So it's fine, but I've been like stressed the fuck out, yo. It's alright. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having Is it Friday today or what's going on today? Nah, it ain't Friday. It's Thursday. Yeah, okay. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. The weekend is coming up for all you people that have normal jobs. Yeah, so please forgive my yawning. We had a very active stream yesterday. Not on TikTok. TikTok has been fucking me around a lot. Been busier again on Twitch than on TikTok, but whatever. I am here, and I hope we're gonna have a good stream tonight, people. Hello, everybody on TikTok. I don't see anybody in my Twitch, or maybe. So sometimes I have lurkers in my thing, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to say their name because I think maybe they don't want their name said, but I just want to say hi to the lurkers too. So thanks for being there. A lot happening with with immigration right now. A lot of protests, which is really good because these are the things that will save our country and save people like me. So again, like today, the senator even stood up for people like me, and that's really big. That's really big. Big messages are being sent this way, and there are people that give a shit. It's huge. So thank you to everybody that does care about these problems, and anybody that is trying to make our voices heard, and tell the story about people like me. I appreciate you going out into the streets and putting your life in danger, and doing all that stuff. It means very much. More than I can say. Hi. Yeah, so then, oh my god, guys, I had a traumatic experience today. Okay, so I'm in the mirror today, okay, and I'm looking at my hair, and I see something like stuck in my braid, right, and it's like white, and I'm like, bro, one of my cat's hairs is stuck in my braid, right? Because she sheds a lot. One of them. Okay, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm looking at it. I'm like, no, bro. This is actually a fucking gray hair on my head. No, 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 no. I was so, like, I was totally shocked. It traumatized me, like, hard. It was so, like, no, 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 no. I kept on pulling on it. I was like, no, that's just stuck in there. That's not real. Because it was short, too. It was not long. It was not long. It was a short gray hair. And I was like, what the fuck? And I fucking pulled that bitch out of there. I don't even know how I was able to do it like that, because normally, like, you need tweezers or something. But I like, ding, pulled it out. I look at it, I'm like, bro, yep, I just pulled that out of my fucking head. I just pulled that shit out of my fucking head, and I'm glad. And I threw it in the trash, and I was like, no, no, because, like, my parents didn't go gray until they were, like, in their late 40s, like, early 50s. That's when they started going gray. I'm not even 40, bro. Don't come at me with that shit. The gods are playing a cruel game with me. They think it's funny. They're laughing. They're up there laughing. My grandparents, everybody's up there. Did you see Jennifer's face? Fuck you, dude. And then and just to make this whole thing worse, bro, I look and I'm like, is there another one? There was another one. There were 2 gray hairs. Dude, I could, like, no, that was fucked. That was absolutely fucked, and I was not happy with it whatsoever. And I pulled that bitch out too, right out of my head. I don't give a shit. No, don't say that, Birdie. Don't say that. That's hilarious, though. Don't say that. No. Oh my god. Well, I hope not. But anyway, they're right here, and that's like. Then I'm like looking like. Shit, I can't. Oh, Dawn, how you doing? Hi. Yeah. So it has been. You pulled him out too, Birdie? Oh my god, we are so, like, oh my god, vanity, man. Fucking vanity. But fuck it. It's just like, I can't believe it. I'm not even 40, dude. I'm not even, like, I'm a few years from 40. It's not like I'm 39 or nothing like that. Like, I'm a few years from 40 and I'm having fucking gray hair. Shit, don't do that. Hell yeah, I'm mad as hell, I know. Yes, I'm in Wildwood. I'm still in Wildwood. Yeah, you see, my parents were really old too. Not really old, but my parents were a lot older, like, than I am now myself, before they got gray hair at all. Now, my dad was kind of like an overnight thing. Like, my dad just fucking, like, late 50s or something. Just fucking next day, he was, like, fucking completely gray. All of his hair. And my dad had hair like this, like dark. You know, and my mom had jet black hair. And my mom actually only had a few gray hairs when she died. She didn't even, because my mom was only, 57 or whatever. So she didn't even have, like, a lot of gray hairs at all anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's fucking, and I tell somebody about Derek gets stressed. I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. And that's not good. Shit, luckily I have oily skin. That means I'm not going to get many wrinkles. Shit. 32, yeah? Okay. That's crazy. I'm 30. I'm be 37 in October. And that's my first time dealing with that. Because I'm also such an asshole, right? Because I remember making fun of somebody else about it. You know, like, oh my god, I found a bunch of gray hairs. Pull them out. And I took a tweezers and I pulled them out for him. You know, and I laughed my ass off. And he's just a year older than me. And I laughed my fucking ass off. I thought it was so fucking funny. That's what Mom always says. Just wait till you get my age. Yep, exactly. And now it's happening to me. Now I don't find it so funny anymore, you know? Oh my god. It's so hot, guys. It is so hot. I can't even, like... Man, I hate this heat. I really can't stand it. But thank you everybody for being here. Please do me a favor. Now, obviously, I'm here for a reason. I'm here to give readings. If you want a reading, let me know in chat. I got you. You don't have to though. We can just chat. We can talk. But please do me a favor. Share, like, and follow. Please, please, please. I still haven't even hit my yeah, you made fun of your sister. That's good. I still even haven't hit my 1,000 followers. So please follow and invite and share and like. Thank you. You want one, Dawn? Okay, I got you. Do you want to ask a question or do you want just to see what the cards are gonna say? Because we can just pull a card and see what it says if you want, or you can ask. Okay, go ahead. Sure. Now, I do want to say, you know, caution to this tale. It might not give us an answer to your question. You know, I do want to reiterate that. It might not. It might tell us something completely different. You know, but you can still ask and we can see. Okay, cool. I can pull one right after Dawn for you, Birdie. No problem. Ooh, that's a good question, Dawn. That's a good one. I like that question. Okay, let me see. Thank you everybody for liking. I appreciate that. Still trying to hit my 1,000 followers, you know. Still not there, dude. It's like, oh my god. Okay, let me do one shuffle like this. I don't know why I'm wearing this dress. It's way too thick and hot. But whatever. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I pulled for you here, Dawn. The Hanged Man. So, to me, the answer is yes. Okay, to me, the answer is that their energy is still near you, because the Hanged Man is about, like, kind of like, it's usually about, like, wasting time and just, like, letting time pass you by. However, or missed opportunities and indecision. However, I interpret it in this case, it's about lingering. It's like this energy is lingering, and it's around you, and it's just staying there, just for a while, just staying around you. That's what I'm seeing. They're just kind of like, you know, this energy is just not wanting to dissipate right now. It's not, you know, maybe able or capable or whatever to dissipate right now. So my first feeling is I'm getting a male energy. But that's questionable. I'm uncertain on that. But my first feeling would be a male energy. Alright, Birdie, you want to ask something, or do you want just the cards to tell you something? You know, because they will always say something. But we can try to see if you want to ask, you know. I gotta go into multi-stream. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry that happened to you. I feel like besides like losing a child, I would think that, like, that's probably like the worst, you know, losing a sibling. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, I can't even fathom losing my brother. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't even want to think about it. Because, you know, the day will come one day. That's going to come either way. You know, either he's going to lose me or I'm going to lose him, you know, whatever. But I got you, Dawn. I understand. So, did you want to know what did you want to know, Birdie and Dawn? Mm, First of all, I want to say my condolences. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that happened. That's horrible. That's horrible. That was by far the worst experience of my life, losing my mother. Like, nothing can top that. Besides maybe my father. You know what I mean? The death of my father. But besides that, nothing. Um, and I went through that exact same thing. When my mother first passed, I couldn't I couldn't feel her energy. Um, because these things, oh man, Birdie, that's ugh. Um, yeah. So it because the way it works is like people don't, you know, I believe it's not exactly as people think, especially like Christian people think that immediately, you know, you go to heaven and that's it. I don't believe it works that way. Okay. I believe if you can't feel your relative's energy around you after they pass, it's because they're going through a transitional stage away from you. You know what I mean? So you can't you're not their energy is no longer in your surrounding for the time being. And then it depends what happens to them, you know, what is their next transition, what are they transitioning to. Depending on that, you might feel that energy again because they might come back, that energy might come back to you in a way, or you're never going to feel it again because they transitioned into another plane, you know, into another dimension, so to say. Uh-huh. What I'm I actually talked about that last night on stream. It's like I only have very limited relatives now. I have only two aunts. I have only one uncle left. Well, two uncles technically, and I have like four nieces and nephews, and then I have um, four cousins, and that's pretty much it. Like my parents both dead. My grandparents all dead. I only met two of the two grandmas, the two grandfathers. I never even met them. They died before I was born. So hello, Marissa. So yeah. So I'm gonna try pull a card for you, Birdie. Okay, and see. We're just gonna see what it says. You know. Because I think this is a very delicate situation. I think any information can be valuable. I think if we put like a name on it or if we put a demand on it, then it's not a good idea. I think we just need to see what the cards are saying. Ooh. Dude, I totally get that. I totally get that. I mean, still to this day, my mom passed away in 2016. My dad in 2021, and still till this day, I'm here sitting here like, I'm totally lost. You know, I'm like, thank you for following. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Please share, and like. You're welcome, Dawn. Okay, Heather, give me 1 second. I'm doing Birdie real quick, and then I'll do you right after that. Does Wow, less than 3 weeks apart. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Does William have feelings for me? Okay. 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 And then Marissa. Okay, so let's see here, Birdie. We're gonna pull this for you now and see what we can see. Ooh, okay. The Seven of Wands. Okay, that's what I got for you. The Seven of Wands? I haven't had that in a minute for somebody. Wow. Okay, so the message here is that you will survive this, literally. Like, you will be beating the odds with this you will be victorious over this competitive, like over this challenging state that you're in right now. And you will win that fight or struggle. Like, you will come to a point where you will feel better, and in a, like, better than before even. So you will definitely overcome this struggle. This is what this is telling me strictly here, like directly. That this will pass, and it seems like it will pass like swiftly. Sooner than later. Let's put it this way. That's very good. Seven of Wands, very good card to have. Okay, next is Heather. We're gonna find out about William. Okay. And then Marissa, if you can do me a favor and ask the question again, because I can't now what you. You're welcome, Birdie. You're welcome. 100 eyelash. Okay, cool. All right, Heather, we're gonna find out about. That depends on how pure your energy is about the topic that you're inquiring about. So, it all depends on you, basically. So if you think that you are concerned about something that's actually more important to you that you don't even know about, and that's what the card will tell me. Or if you're a newcomer and have gotten a reading with me before, the card might introduce you to me. That's also something that can happen. Like, the card will just tell me a character trait of you or something like that instead of what you asked. Okay, so let's see here, Heather, about William. Hopefully we see something. Oh, okay, not good. The Star inverted. Okay, so this is about not really optimal feelings and situations. Let me see. Did you? Okay, Jenny. Yeah, ask any question that you would like, and I'll pull a card for you. Okay. Okay, Heather. We got the Star inverted here. So. Okay, so unfortunately, that is just telling me about like the doubts that are there with the situation between you and William. Okay, it's telling me about that you're doubting yourself. That you're doubting this whole thing. That you're doubting that he has any feelings for you. That you're doubting that you guys go anywhere with this. And that there's like it's stagnant there. Okay, so that's pretty much all it is telling me. It's not telling me anything. It's just telling me the situation at hand. So currently there might be reasons for it, and it might not last long, but that's the current situation. There's a stagnancy. I think that's the noun. Stagnation is the noun, I think. Okay, now Marissa. You're welcome, Heather. You're welcome. For sure. Okay, Marissa is next, and then we got JC. Oh, wow. First of all, I want to say, if that's how I pronounce your name, JC, I'm very sorry that you're going through this. That sounds hard. Man. Alright, so Marissa asking about Andre and herself. Okay, cool, Jenny. Good question. I will find that out for you. I wondered that about my parents myself. So now, Marissa. Okay, so here we see the Ace of Swords. That's really, that's a strong card with a strong message. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is about power. It's about superior inner strength and situations leading to victory, determination, and courage. So that leads me to believe, if you apply all of these following, things, terms that I just mentioned, yes, you guys will last, because you guys will be, what's the word, like, there will be perseverance, okay, because you're going to be, applying the power, this superior inner strength that you possess, and determination and courage for this situation to lead to victory. So that's a clear yes to me. Yes, that's very clear to me. Okay, next we got JC. After that we got Jenny. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing. Please continue to follow, like, and share. It will really help me, because I'm still trying to grow my following, on my TikTok platform, especially, because I really gotta say, like, I stream on almost all the platforms, except for Facebook and Instagram, because I boycott them. Like, I can't with them. But, like, I'm on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, and although I've had, like, good times and good things gradually happening with Twitch over the years, TikTok is starting to grow on me a lot. And I really wish, like, I really want to have a big following on TikTok and use that as my main platform. So any following and liking and sharing, that will definitely help me. So I would appreciate that. So JC, we're going to find out now, hopefully, about your situation with your healing process. Thank you so much, guys, for liking and sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, JC. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Dude, this is so good. This is good. You got the strength card. I mean, that's pretty much perfect, so endurance, right? As long as you keep fighting that battle and you don't let these things go down, like, get you down, you have strength from within and endurance, okay? And that will lead you to a quick healing, okay? And then you will be able to go to work quickly. It is telling me that you have already used your strength. You have been strong throughout this process. But if you continue to do so, then you will be able to attend work rather quickly again, okay? Sorry, I gotta check them. Ow. I gotta move this. Yes. That's a good news right here. Anyway. Okay, cool. Now. You're welcome, JC. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much. I love when I have people in my stream, because my streams have been so slow, and it's like, damn it, man. I really... Shit, he's not getting it. Okay, oh thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really like doing this. You know, because I like that I can give people a little bit of a hint and guidance on like things. You know what I mean? That I can do that. That makes me really happy. Because I know how it is when you sit there and you really just like you said, Birdie, you lost and you're like, and it doesn't work. I mean, I don't know what other psychics say, but I'm telling you, for me, that I cannot give myself my own readings. It does not work. It's completely distorted because it's not right. Because it's like, I think it's like an overcharge in energy because I'm sitting right at the source. You know what I mean? So it's like the cards are like, ah! What are you doing? Leave us alone. Anyway, yeah, Jenny, we're gonna check on your parents here, and the grandson, I guess. Okay. Okay, so this is the Ten of Cups inverted. Okay. So this is about like. Oh my God, I am sweating. So this is, I'm gonna have to take another shower. This is about like family troubles. Okay. This is about, you know, actually, wait a minute. Am I crazy right now? Okay. Wait, I'm crazy because upright is what this card is about. No, wait a minute. What am I looking at? No. I'm not crazy. Like, why do I second guess myself? I hate when I fucking do that. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is about family strife. Inverted is about family strife and ended friendships and disruption of normal routines. Okay, so what it is saying is, it's not really telling me, you know, what is with your parents or, you know, whatever else. But what it is telling me is it's just relaying your feelings in your life right now. Okay, that you miss your family, that you miss, you know, like you're sad about this situation, you're depressed, you know. So it's just giving me basically a reflection of what your feelings are in this situation that you find yourself in, you know. And that's one of those things that I was trying to say earlier. It's like, if I have never given you a reading and I don't like know you, the cards will sometimes just give me an explanation of your personality or your character or your emotions that you're going through at the time, and that's what just happened here. Okay. So I'm really sorry about that, Jenny. Will Randy and Nat divorce soon? That sounds juicy. I mean, how about that? Ah! Okay. So, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's hard, man. That's so hard. I know exactly how hard that shit is, man. Alright, Hawaiian Red. You'll be next, but first we're looking at JC and we're looking into Randy and Nat. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Pentacles for your question. Not sure if it's pertaining to your question because the Two of Pentacles is about somebody being able to handle and like juggle multiple situations at the same time. Okay, there's like a balance and there's a harmony with effort. Okay, so I don't know if that's like that's a no, and that they're actually figuring things out because they're starting to harmonize and they're starting to like organize their thoughts and their feelings, and they're able to multitask on situations and able to work it out, or if that pertains to something in your life that you know is happening where you're doing a good job at juggling multiple situations at the same time. It kind of depends on where you can say, oh, that usually there is this, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about factor, right? And then you can apply that to that. I'm uncertain now what part of your life that pertains to. But definitely it's positive, okay? It's definitely positive, and somebody's able to do multiple things at the same time and having harmony in their life, okay? So, Hawaiian Red, is your relationship over? Oh, okay. So you want to know if you and Larry are gonna work out, or is that what you're saying, Birdie? But next is Hawaiian Red. Oh, okay. I got you. After Hawaiian, I got you. Mm. Ah. Like, what does he say? Like, when you say mean, like, all right, let's see Hawaiian. Okay, so you got the nine of wands inverted. Okay, so I don't think that's good. So there are insurmountable obstacles right now in your relationship, okay, that you're having a really hard time crossing, both you and your partner, okay? And it's like somebody is giving up and there's lack of motivation or willpower. It might be one of you two, or it might be both of you, okay? So the struggle is real, and it's like leaning into not working out, okay? Like, frankly, it's leaning toward not working out. You're welcome, Hawaiian. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. And oh my god, no, you don't need to deal with that shit, Birdie. Honestly, you really fucking don't. None of us need to. And in my opinion, we talked about this a little bit on stream last night too. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a fucking woman. Nobody needs to deal with abuse. Not mental, not physical, not vocal. Like, no, no. Because there has to be some respect for each other, okay? Yes, and I know I've been in relationships like that too. When he's fucking good, it's the best. Like, it's the best time. You're the happiest in the world. But when he's not, I know exactly what you're talking about, girl. I really do. I really fucking do. I mean, that had me in a relationship for fucking 2 years where I got my ass beat weekly. Like, at least once or twice a week. But the rest of the 5 days, when he was good, he was good. But then it became more, the tides tilted to the other side where he became more abusive throughout the week and less happy times. And finally it came to a point where, like, if I would have not left, there would have come a time where he would have fucking killed me. So I had to leave. Like, and I can tell you right now that not I that was the man I loved most in my life. Like, I loved that man more than any other man I've ever loved in my life. So that will always hurt me. You know, of course, like, I'm good. You know, I'm not sitting here crying because that was years ago. But, you know, it's always going to be in the back there, in my head, you know, that happened. You know, the only man I ever said, like, I would like to have kids with him. The only man, you know, so it's like, it's fucked. It's fucked. But anyway, so let's see about Larry, okay? Hopefully we can see something. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands inverted here, okay? So that's that's not good. Because that's precisely about, like, literally this card is about home life with your partner. That's literally what this card is about. Okay? And it's about insecure home life. It's about an unstable partnership, and it's about divorce. Okay? That's what this card is about. It's about that this relationship is not good, and it's not working out, or it's not going to work out, unfortunately. That's what that's what this card is literally saying. So I hate giving bad news, but that's part of this whole thing, you know. I can't believe I gotta take another fucking shower, dude. Damn. I'm not sweating now, but I was. Ugh, gross. Can't go to bed like that. Yeah, this dress is like, I saw it online a few weeks ago, and I was like, I gotta have it, and it fits like perfectly. I love it. Look at it. It's like the arms are like perfect. It's all perfect. But you know what? The fabric is so fucking thick, and it's super soft. I love it. It's super soft, but the fabric is so thick, and like there's no airflow through this, so it makes me sweat like a. So I know now this is one of those dresses I can only wear during the winter time, which is far from us, unfortunately. Can't believe I gotta take another. It sucks when you have long ass hair like this because, like, I'm gonna have to wash my hair again because I sweat underneath here too. Like, it's not. My hair is doing so well right now. It looks good. It's all smooth and nice and shiny. And I'm gonna have to fuck it all up. Oh well. Wow, so I'm getting nothing. I'm getting no hits on, like, Twitch or on YouTube. Nothing, dude. Nothing. Whereas I got you guys here in TikTok, but that's slowing down now too. But yeah, it's fucked. But it's all right. I am very, very excited and grateful for all the people that came in tonight and that shared my stream and that liked and followed and all these things. Like, I'm extremely grateful to all of you guys because, you know, that's why I do this. I do this because of you guys, you know. Like I said that last night on stream too. I don't want to sit here all night long and just talk to myself on here. You know what I mean? So when somebody's in here, when people are in here, I'm happy. It makes me happy, you know. Oh, thank you so much for following, Betsy. Thank you. Thank you, Just. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate ya. You guys are amazing. Let me know if you want a reading. I got my, I don't even remember the name of this deck now, but maybe I should give it a name. Because, oh, I'm so sorry. Because I really love this deck. That's what I've been using for a while. Usually I use the Moon deck, but I haven't been using that. But I have like 9 other decks, so. But this one's been very good, and I also love the designs of the cards too. Like look at the Hanged Man. That's such a great. It's amazing. Great deck. Okay. All right. I got you, Betsy. I got you. Let's see. Oh! You got the Hermit inverted. That's good. That's very good. Because what this means is that you're going to be more active socially, right? You're going to be going out more into the world and mingling with people and sharing information, and you're going to become one with the community again. So that's a yes. Your life is going to get better. Definitely yes. You're going to be making connections with people, forging friendships and acquaintances with people. And so yes, definitely going to be better since you've moved out. That was a really good card to have for this question. Really fitting. Thank you so much, guys, for liking. Please follow, please share, please like, please do all of it. All of it. Oh. Yeah. I can see how that can be. Yeah, that's a tricky situation. See, I have a half sister, but that's on my dad's side, and she lives in Serbia because that's where my dad was from. But I do have my brother, and we have both the same parents, and we were such a close knit family that we luckily never had this problem. You know what I mean? Like first of all, my mom really left nothing behind to. And if she would have split it right down the middle. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know that pain, but I can imagine it must be like stressful on your mind. But I mean, your outlook it looks good. It says that things are going to look up for you in general. So I'm hoping it's true, but I think it is true. Yesterday my phone got really hot while I was streaming, but it's not doing it now. It's good. Wow. Because you sold the house. I got you. I see. Will you find love? Let's see it. Hopefully we can see it. Like I always say, I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee an outcome here in the card, but something will tell us something. But can't guarantee, anything. Sounds like Shawshank Redemption. Okay, let's see. Oh! To the contrary of what some believe that are not well educated in the field of tarot or psychic readings, the Death card. That is good. That is a good card to have because the meaning of this is that there will be a metamorphosis for you. You will change. You will change into something better. Like a metamorphosis, like a butterfly. Like a caterpillar that then changes into a butterfly. There will be ends, like things will, means to an end, and then new beginnings. Things need to end for you to begin new. So all of these aspects lead me to believe that these will set your path. These will set the path to you finding love. Okay, that's what's going to make you able and basically eligible to find true love. You know what I mean? Sorry, I gotta send a message. Sorry. TikTok is weird. Sorry, I'm all up. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are really amazing. I have to say this, like, because I did say it before, you know, because I've heard from other people that have streamed on TikTok, right? I hear things, people tell me things and whatever, you know, because I'm in contact with a lot of gamers online that are streamers, and like anybody, like people that stream like podcasts, like I hear multiple you know, views, and I've heard a lot of negative shit about TikTok. Like I heard a lot of negative shit about TikTok and how it's not good to stream on there, how people are toxic or whatever, you know, like stuff like that. But I have to say, like, although it's been not really busy in the chat, unfortunately, which I fucking, you know, I need people, I want people in my chat, but I have had good experiences pretty much with pretty much every single person that has come into the chat and has chatted and has sought out my services, so to say. Like, so I'm pretty happy. I like the TikTok community. Oh no, that's okay. You want me to? I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Oh, my nose is itchy. And then I might hop off after that because I Ooh, how do I do that? Add a life goal. What is that? Okay, I gotta have 4 roses. I just added a life goal. So, please send me 4 roses, people, so I can reach my goal. That would be awesome. 4 roses and I reach my goal. Oops. Okay, let's check on that. Oh, the 3 of Pentacles. That's a good card. That's a good card. Because this is about collaboration. Okay, so the message here is that it's not just that your dad was happy with it until the end, but your dad liked the collaboration that you guys kind of like, you guys worked together, like as a team. You took care of him, but you guys were really kind of like a team. So it was about like also working creatively together in an environment, you know, which is really good. And yeah, and it was a very good connection that you and your father had the whole time, and you were playing back and forth with each other, and it was good. It was a good thing. Yes. Please, guys, help me get my 4 roses. Send me 4 roses so I can have my achievement. That shouldn't be so hard, right? 4 roses? You guys should be capable. You guys should want to do that for me. Ooh. That's okay. Okay, so let me just tell you again that it's fine. So it was the Three of Pentacles. Okay, and the Three of Pentacles is a card that concerns itself with like collaboration and being a team together and working like in a creative environment together. Okay, so basically in your scenario, what this is saying is that you guys, it wasn't just about you doing right by your dad, but it was about you both together as a team did well together. You guys were very close and your collaboration was pretty much spot on. So that's pretty much what that's about. Very good, very good. Yeah, yay, Betsy. Guys, please send me 4 roses. I'm trying to achieve this here. Do you see my achievement thingy here? Send me 4 roses. Ah, thanks for the rose, Betsy. Thank you, thank you. Woo, look at that, halfway there. I love it. I love this right now. This is so cool. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yes, 3 roses. One more, one more, one more. And then I have this achievement. I loved it. This is fun. TikTok is good. They know what they're doing. They know how to make this fun. This is good. Yes, I achieved it. Life goal. Thank you so much, guys. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. Set up new goal. Okay. This is a fun game. Oh, no. Can we do it different? Because I don't want to do the same thing every time. I don't know what was that, a tiny diny? Let's do that. Listen, guys, I'm so new to this that I don't even know what is what. Like, I'm just like picking whatever. What? Oh, yeah, there. I got this 4 dinies I need now. But thank you guys. That's awesome. Oh. Huh, let's see. Let's see. Thank you so much for liking and thank you for sharing and following. Please continue to do so. It really helps me. It really helps me. I'm having a blast with you guys tonight. This is great. Alright, let's see if you should be aware of anything. The Chariot. Inverted, though. The Chariot inverted. So this card, inverted, it talks about like disruption in a journey, you know. All right, Bethy, I'll check that for you. I'll check that for you. Okay, cool. So Bethy and then JC. But for Betsy right now, for Betsy, we got the chariot inverted. So this is about like a disruption, like failed plans and poor strategy. So beware, there's going to be a plan that you're going to set and it's going to fall through. It's not going to be a big deal, right? It's not going to be something super crazy or bad, but that is something to be aware of, okay? Now, Bethy, will you meet your person? We'll try to see. I cannot make any guarantees, as I say usually. Um, you're welcome, Betsy. You're welcome. Please like, share, and follow, guys. And help me with my Diny goal. I need 4 Dinies. Send me Dinies. Okay. Let's see, Bethy. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So this is the 8 of Pentacles inverted, okay? It's a little bit troublesome, okay? Because it is talking about, like, that there's a lot of, like, failed work and failed attempts at this, you know? There's, like... also, there's, like, this, like, you have to kind of... The message I'm getting is, like, you need to go out more. You need to be more metal with the people more, and then your chances will increase of finding your person. Because it's about, like, not really, you know, having the motivation to do these things, you know. So my suggestion, like, go out more into the world, and then you have, you know, a high ability. So then next we have, what was it now? Who's next? I gotta You're welcome, Bethy. Thank you so much for coming in. Please share and like and follow. Oh, it was JC asking about if moving is a good choice. I can't right now. I just got a message. I'm like, okay. Ooh. Okay, JC, let's check. The King of Cups inverted. That's... okay. It sounds like there's something about somebody that's difficult to please and a lack of creativity and an unscrupulous character. So I don't know if that has anything to do with your moving at all, but I don't know if you can apply that to another place in your life maybe, but there's something about somebody is having problems. Maybe somebody has having problems with you moving, because it is about a person that's difficult to please and a lack of creativity. I'm not sure exactly, like, you know, how that's relatable. I can't. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody's really bothered by your thought about moving or what. And then we had, will my children grow closer to me? Okay. Let's check on that, JC. Send me Dinies, people. Send me Dinies. I need Dinies. So I can so I can get this achievement. Send me Dinies. Come on. No, you can't. You know you want to. Alright. Will your children grow closer to you? Okay, the Two of Wands. That's not bad, okay? So this is about so it is about creative use of energy and bringing together ideas, focusing on a single objective, working together for a common goal, unifying forces. So as long as you guys try to make that happen together and work on it and continue that, it will happen for sure. Okay, you just got to keep working together on making that happen. That's the main thing. If your children are not working toward it, it doesn't matter. You got to keep working toward that goal and keep focusing on that objective, and then it will happen. Yes. Send me Dinies. I am a very, I need to achieve this goal. I need to achieve this 4 Dinies. It's just 4. There's 3 of you in chat. Each one of you can send me a Dinie, and then I just need 1 more, and then I have my goal. If you love me, you send me Dinies. I love this shit. It's so much fun to me. Fucking Twitch doesn't have shit like that. Twitch ain't shit. You hear me? You hear me out there, Twitch? No, for real, though. You can hear it? You can hear it? I hope I don't get flagged on fucking YouTube again, but most of these people that compose that shit, they're dead now. So, yeah. Right. But they flagged me for other shit that I had on, that, like, modern music. But they better not be flagging me for that, for this right now. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh my god. That's so, like, anything. You know, it's, oh my god. People, and I also don't understand the logic behind it, right? Because, like, if somebody were to take our Tom's music and play it on their thing, you know, when they're streaming and they have, like, thousands of people or something fucking watching them, and here's our music playing, then it's like, we get exposure, dude. That's a good thing. Like, if I have musicians' music on my shit playing, I am giving them exposure. People are gonna ask, oh, what song is that? I'm gonna look them up. I want to buy their album. Boom! I just made you a sale, bitch. What's the problem here? Like, I don't get the logic. I really don't get it. Because people should be happy. People should be happy that other people are indulging in their art that they created. You know what I mean? And giving them exposure. Like, I would never have my you know, if my band was like this big signed band, you know, with millions of copies sold and fucking da 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 da, and then fucking my manager wants to be like, oh, we gotta stop, like, copyrights, like, we gotta stop, they can't play our shit. Well, why though? Like, I already have money, you know, I have enough money. It's not, you know, as long as I have enough money to support myself. If somebody wants to use that shit here and there for stuff, like, it's no big deal. The fuck? I don't understand it. I don't get the people's greed, man. They get so fucking greedy. They can't even, like, think straight. They can't even remember how this all started, right? Because every single one of these people started with nothing in a garage, you know, and now they're millionaires, and that's why it's like, okay, you guys can't have my shit now. Okay. I don't get it. That's funny, though. He's been public domain for 300 years. Yup. Oh my god. That's so crazy. I really don't get it. Guys, you're still not sending me those Dinies, though. I need Dinies! Send me Dinies! Send Dinies! Oh, well, it doesn't have... I mean, it has, what, 6 chapters only or something, I think? So you're basically halfway through. How do you like... Oh, my God. How do you like it? How do you like it? Oh, my God. Tell me. Oh, this is good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They were on the short... Just, you know, kind of... Just given the basic introduction on how it went down, yeah. Okay, so the documents are actually, when I contacted the KZ-Gedenkstelle in Dachau about the book, because I asked them if they wanted the book, if they wanted a copy of it or whatever, and they responded to me, and you know, the representative told me that they had one of the original copies of my great grandfather's there already, so they didn't need it. They have it there on display for people to see. In addition, they sent me a bunch of links to those pictures, to those documents, so I could click on the link and then I can see the picture of the document. And these are all documents displayed in the KZ-Gedenkstelle in Dachau. And so what I did is I uploaded the pictures. I took screenshots of them, or uploaded them, or took screenshots, either way, and then I edited them, and then I added them to the book. Yeah, so I really thought that, and I tried to place them in a fitting way too, you know, like, you know, there was one of them was about it. It's hard to read the handwriting sometimes of the officers that wrote on there or whatever. But it's like, it'd say, oh, okay, my great-grandfather had a doctor's appointment or something. So I tried to place that particular one in like, in a paragraph, in between paragraphs that was talking about, like, going to the hospital, you know, like, inmates getting sick or something. You know, I tried to place them kind of like methodically in a way, but yeah, I really wanted to have them in there because it gives it this really authentic, this organic material in there, that you have something to look at, like something, actual physical evidence of these things happening back then, documents that stated, um, state, like even the documents that stated my great grandpa's occupation and stuff like that. So I had this idea, like, to put them in there, in the book. um yeah, I'm very grateful and thankful that the people from the Katzat Gedenkstätte, they did, when I did write the email to them, I got an automatic response at first. Yeah, it puts you, exactly, it makes it more like, wow, like more of a visual thing, and they were very nice. I got an automatic response when I first reached out to them that said, it can take up to like 8 weeks or so, because they have a high demand. A lot of people send them emails, I guess, or whatever, and it can take up to like 8 weeks for them to get back. Get back. I was like, oh my god, 8 weeks. But we're Germans, at bureaucracy. Americans think it's bad here. Well, go to Germany. It's worse in Germany. Bureaucracy is worse in Germany. I'm telling you right now. But so it was like, I was like, okay, at least, like, they tell me, they let me know, and I also know that it's not going to be past 8 weeks. It's going to be within 8 weeks, and it happened within like 6 weeks. I think they got back with me, and they sent me all the, they said, oh no, we got your great grandfather's book here on display in the museum. And also, what was so interesting to know too is that my great grandfather was actually mentioned in another person that had written a book that was a comrade of his during his stay in the concentration camp. So both of them got out and wrote books, and they're both displayed there, and they both mention each other in their books. So that's kind of cool, right? So it's like, and then also, when you read the story, my great grandfather was kind of like famous in his hometown, because he worked for this local newspaper or whatever. So I find that really cool, and I found it really kind of nice that they gave me all these links to these pictures, that they took the time to actually do that, and it was really awesome. Yeah, it was a good, very professional. They didn't even get any personal, typical German shit, typical European thing. It was not like, whoa, you're the granddaughter of Hermann Erdmann Riemer? That's crazy. No, nothing like that. It was very professional and just to the point, and like, but it was cool. It was very good experience. So yeah, I'm glad you're reading it. I'm glad you're there. It's pretty intense. Pretty intense. I think you're like on the verge of getting really in there, where it gets really intense. Wow. We got another war happening right now. Great. Yeah, it's... Oh, God. I think today I'm going to have to go to bed earlier, because I can't feel like this again, and I can't sleep. Like, going to bed at 6 in the morning is not working out for me. I don't like it. My brother's like, well, that's how it goes when you don't have a schedule. I'm like, I fucking hate it. That's, again, like one of those things, I'm too European for that shit. I need to have a routine and a schedule, So I always try to get up before 10. And, and then I try to do a routine now throughout the day. Like, I try to, most of the day, in the morning, I drink my coffee, I watch the news and see what happens with immigration and shit. And then I do, I do chores, like I water the plants, feed the animals, do whatever bullshit I gotta do. And then I try to spend as much time as I can reading. So I've been reading about the rise and the decline and the fall of the Roman Empire again. I've been really digging deep in there again, which I'm really starting to enjoy it. But I'm not gonna lie, it is not an easy book to read. It is actually a little bit complicated for me. Um, but I do also think that it has a lot to do with the way it's put. And first of all, like, there's a lot of repetition you can see throughout the Roman Empire on like the men that rose to power and then that fell from power and were usurped or whatever. Like, it is like this, it's almost always the same pattern with just slight differentiations in between. So it's kind of like he doesn't go into much detail on that. He just, like, it's kind of like nonchalantly mentioned and then like move forward very quickly. He moves forward very quickly. So yeah, so it's difficult sometimes to keep up. Also with the different names and the different, my goodness, because then this emperor killed himself by choking himself to death, which I doubt that's how it happened, because that's not really, I don't think, possible, because you would pass out before, or you would, like, I don't know. I don't know if it would work, but then this guy got stabbed by this other guy. Then this guy rose into power because his father was the one before that. Like, so many different variables, but it's all very quickly paced. And yeah, so I don't know, but it's a good book nonetheless, because you learn a lot of the struggles throughout the Roman Empire, because it you can really, when you read it, you can really interpret it as a giant fucking soap opera. It's like, and it's all men. There's very little mentioning of women, but there are, this Caesar was married to her, and it gave him a little bit because her father was so and so. There's not much at all about the women. It's really about the men ruling. Then the interesting parts, well, the parts that I find particularly, he would always wear like a purple toga, whereas the common folk would wear like a cream colored toga, and then the toga was always twice the length of the height of the person, so that it can be length of the height of the person, so that it can be properly wrapped. Things to me, to consider, or they talk about the Roman gods, the adopted Greek gods, and things like these, and the overlapping then when Christianity came and converted all the Romans to Christianity, to monotheistic, religion, and the struggle there. And of course, what I said about last night, the struggle with the barbarians, the not self-proclaimed, but the construct created by the Romans as a description of the Germanic different tribes, the hierarchy and the Bructi, and so on, the Manonen, and so on. So I did a lot of research on that recently, finding out that tribes. But so it is cool. It is cool to know where you come from, and it's really cool to know that this Roman Empire that ruled so many nations, and over so many lands, that the barbarians always were a thorn in their sides, even so they were, smaller, and they were like, considered more primitive, so than the Romans and stuff. They were very good at strategic battle and warfare, because they used the wilderness and the forest to their advantage, whereas the Romans really tried to stay away from that area, and would always Holy Land, to them is where the forest spirits dwelled, where the gods dwelled, and they used it completely to their advantage to ambush Rome. Era from back then, we've maintained that all the way up to now. Era from back then, we've maintained that all the way up to now, and I think that's interesting to see. So yeah, I really love it. It's good. It's good. And also I always love when that happens when I watch a show that aligns with what I'm reading at the time, because that happens more and more, that like historic shows are being shown on platforms, and then I'm reading about it right then, and that's happened because I recently watched the show Barbarians. It's actually a German show. It's all German actors and everything, and I watched it in German. Like, I'm not gonna watch it in English. It's a German show, and it was a really good show. And although there were like a couple of fictional characters, and also the connection between the real characters was not exactly, based on true events. However, the general story of everything and the names of everything, they kept that all correct. Also, like the aesthetics, they had, for instance, they never showed this. I don't think I've seen it in the show Vikings. Like, that was one of my favorite shows. They never showed, for instance, the Suebi knot. The Suebi knot was a very typical hairstyle for a Germanic tribal man of a particular tribe. I think, yeah, it was the Suebi tribe, and they wore their hair like they would have a braid, and then they would like kind of twist the braid in a way, and then they would, but it was most of their hair, and then they would put it like kind of like this, okay, and then, but it was all like twisted and stuff. But it's called a Suebi knot, and that was a typical hairstyle for the men during this time, not the women. The women would wear their hair just down or in braids, like not as extravagant as they want to put it in the Vikings, because the people at those during this time were working people. They didn't have the time to sit there and have these like fucking braids all over their head. The braids were solely for to utilize to, because they were working people. It made it easier to have the hair back when they put it in the braids. So that's how they did it. It would just be pretty much regular braids for the women. But it was also a sign of their connection to the gods and their interconnectedness with everything around them and nature. Because of the way you tie, these, or you knot the braids. So, they never put the Suebi knot in the Vikings Valhalla, or in the Viking show, not in the Vikings Valhalla show either. But they did in this Barbarian show. There was like this authenticity to it that I actually really enjoyed, because as soon as I saw one of those guys with the Suebi knot, I was like, that's great. Like, they actually put that in there because they had that. That's archaeological evidence that was discovered in these areas of the world that showed that men were wearing these knots on their heads. And then it was not only one, and then it showed multiple that had that knot, and I was like, very good. Also, the more wealthier and the more like royal Vikings or barbarians, or tribal people at this time, like the leaders or whatever, the wives, for instance, they would have a little bit more intricate braids and more stuff going on, because they were of, like, in quotes, like higher rank, so to say, right? And they also didn't have to do a lot of this heavy work that the other people in the tribes had to do. So they had this time that the servants and the slaves would make up their hair like this. And they also portrayed that in the show. And there were other things. They were also showing, as extravagant as people always want to and romanticize, the aesthetics of the Vikings and what they were wearing and with their furs and all that. It looked a lot less extravagant than people would think, and that was also a good portrayal in the show. I found that they did a really authentic job. Also, all the way down to like the looks of the actors too, like the faces. They actually picked and auditioned actors that looked like for instance, Flavos was one of the precincts of the Roman Empire, And it's so funny. I'm reading in the book about Flavos, and I see this big picture, because this book has pictures too of like different things, like statues, blah blah blah. There's this picture of this big coin that has Flavos's face on it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that is just what the actor looked like. So they cast the actor based on the faces that they have on record of what these people back then looked like. So that makes it even more authentic. You know what I mean? So really cool. Armenius, the same thing. You can see like depictions of Armenius in the book, like, you know, or whatever I saw. I don't know what I saw, but like carvings or something. And then I see the actor that plays him. I'm like, bro, he looks just like him. They did a good job. You know, it's good. It's really good. So yeah, I find it very interesting, and I'm happy to be back in that zone, rather than writing, you know, about a story. But now I'm reading stories again, so I enjoy that a lot. But yeah, but I think I'm gonna hop off for tonight, guys. It was a really good stream. I'm so excited. Not on here, not you Twitch, not you YouTube, and not you Kick. You guys suck. Come, be better. But on TikTok, we had a very good stream. I do want to thank everybody that was in here, and you know, thank you Bobby for being here, you know, and thank you for reading the book. And I hope, you know, I hope you like it. And I mean, like it, you know, it's horrible, but you know, it's a good book, I think, you know. But thank you so much, everybody. What a good stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna play some video games now to ease out my night, and then go to bed at a reasonable time. Okay, it's only 10:30, so I got maybe an hour or two, and then I'm going. But thank you so much, guys. Oh yeah, I'll definitely sign it. I would love to. Yes, I would love to sign it. Bring it next time. Like if you come over or whatever next time, I'll sign it. I'll fucking sign it. Of course, I would love to do that. Then when I die, maybe you have something that's worth something right there. You can sell it, make money. But yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Bobby. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, because I haven't done that in forever now. Like, especially not World of Beer. It's been a long time. But yeah, I, you know, as usual, I want to say, don't forget to mourn those that are in spiritual turmoil, and help the cause and stop reproducing. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys, and I say tschüss, zdravo, and bye.